Hi, welcome to Tuesday. It is day number 33, and I felt like a little bit of a science experiment this morning. So our dining room has been turned into a science lab, and I'm going to share with you something that I believe is going to be hugely important in our world going forward. What we have here is an environment. Think of this as your own family, your own team, your own organization. Maybe it's the environment of South Africa. We all want a supportive environment, and we want an environment that's transparent so that we can kind of see what's going on. Now, into that environment, we're going to put these two very, very different substances. They're completely different in terms of their specific density. So one is heavier than the other. They're very different in their viscosity. They flow differently. One flows more easily than the other. They are massively different in their chemical compounds and makeups, and we're going to throw those two ingredients into the same environment. Now, for a moment, think about these as sports teams, divisions and departments in your own organization, the diversity of skills, the diversity of history, the sense that everybody comes from a completely different background, maybe. And this idea of diversity is not unusual. It is surrounding us all the time. Everything we read in English comes from only 26 variables, the English alphabet, but they are different. Every color we see only comes from 3 primary colors. Yet look at the shades of color just around us. And every bit of music, my old music teacher used to tell me, comes from only 8 or 9 notes. And will there ever be an end to this infinite concept of music? Now, it's fine to have that diversity in terms of background and skills and knowledge in this environment, but there's something missing. And what is missing is the role of what might be called a catalyst. Maybe that catalyst is an inspiring vision that is going to get people to work together to bring their extraordinary diversities to the common good. Maybe that catalyst is the role of energy, the spark in our battery that just might get things moving. But perhaps at the world right now, what we're noticing is that catalyst might be the role of leadership. The leadership that allows different things to get together, different notes to play in the same orchestra, different colors onto the same palette to create a panorama of possibility. We only need to look back and see what happens when a coach and a captain from completely different backgrounds get together and sweep 54 million people along to lift the William Webb Ellis Rugby World Cup. And so the question maybe today is, what is the catalyst role that I play? How do I provide a spark of energy? How do I provide a spark of possibility? Maybe I need to allow others space to work together, to converse, to greet, to listen to one another, to meet. And I think what we're seeing in South Africa certainly is this huge possibility of what leadership might be adding to us as a catalyst. That with all this diversity, with all this sense of possibility, what we really need is some energy, some action, some vision, and above all, some leadership. I'm going to put this down because it will eventually spill out over the original environment. And I don't think we have to wait for any political leader to play the role of the catalyst. Maybe this is just in how I engage in a warm conversation with my own children, and maybe even how I might smile over my mask with my eyes at the supermarket cashier. Have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, and I hope you find something to catalyze towards possibility today. We'll see you tomorrow.